Hello, hello, Mick here. Thanks for asking about the investment that Vicky and I were talking about on Facebook. Super impressed with what we've seen over the past 12, 13 weeks now in profit every single week. So with that said, now that I've got the proof and the documentation, it's time to share it with people like you that may be looking for a way to get a return on investment on some of your cash that you have sitting around. Now, not everyone has cash sitting around. Now, Vicky and I had some cash in a savings account in a bank, and we all know the rate of return on savings accounts in banks today. Not too pretty. I mean, it's better than nothing. Better than stuffing it in a mattress, I guess. But we found this investment through a friend, and we thought, hey, we've got a chunk of change sitting in our savings account. Let's take a portion of that out and put it into this investment and see what kind of ROI we got, and it's been incredible. So I told Vicky, I said, it's time to share this now. I mean, I know a lot of people that have money in the bank just sitting there not doing anything, and the best thing to do with money is have it make more money, more return. So that's what we're doing here. So if that's you, this is for you. Now, the way this works is we have an account manager. His name is Leonard. This is his website. And he does a stellar job. He's 100% transparent. He has what's called a master account, and he trades on the foreign exchange market, currency. Does it 5 days a week, and he's a master at it. So what he does is, myself as his client, I invested some capital into this, and he does the trading for me. So I don't have to mess with it because I don't understand how to do all that kind of stuff. And what he gets in return for doing that is 30%. So let's say this week, Vicky and I earned a profit of $1,000 off of our account. He would get 300 of that 1,000, we would get 700. So that's his incentive to make sure that our trading account makes money, because the more our profit comes in, the more he gets in his 30%. So what he did is created a mirroring system to where his master account, whatever he trades, when he buys, when he sells in this foreign exchange market, my account mirrors his, and so do all of his other clients. So he only does one account, and he's got all of ours connected to the master account. So we take all the same trades as this master trader does. It's brilliant, brilliant. So it's working so good, it's time to share it with others that have some cash sitting somewhere not doing anything, not bringing in any return, or very minimal. This is high. I'm going to show you right now. Now, before we get into this, I will say his minimum, our account manager's minimum account capital investment he'll take is $1,000. So this is for people that have money in an account and they are looking for a way to get it making more money. Now, if your savings account's at zero, this isn't for you, because it's $1,000 minimum to make it worth his while to set it all up and everything, okay? And then there's no maximum. You can put as much in there as you want. So let me show you real quick here a couple of examples of how he invoices us each week. So he sends us an invoice every week at the end of the trading. It ends on Friday. And so here's the one from 7/9. So this was the trading period from the 4th of July to the 9th of July. And this is our starting balance, ending balance. So our total gained for this 5 days was $2,897.39. That was our gross profit. Okay, now we had to pay Leonard his 30% for managing our account, doing all this for us. That was $869. So Vicky and I came out with a net profit for the week of $2,028.17 to put into our bank account or do whatever we want to do with it. For us, it's cash flow. I mean, I made $2,028 that week and I did nothing. I set this up one time and then Leonard does everything else. All as I'm responsible for now is each week I have to pay him this fee on time. He's got a deadline by Wednesday. I think it's at 5 p.m. Eastern or something. I have to pay him that the following week, or the next week he won't trade my account. So that's the only other responsibility I have, okay? So it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple once you set it up one time. Let's look at another one. This is from 627. So in this week, our total gain was 1,557. That was gross. We paid him 467, so we ended up with 1,090 for really doing nothing. So they go, I think our biggest ever was like 2,000 and 2,200 or something. And they've been as low as $238 was the very lowest for the week. But they've never been negative. We haven't lost money, only made money every single week. This week was 1,803. We paid him 541, so our net was 1,262.70. And so we started out with a 25K account. That's what we funded this with. There's people that start with 1,000. There's people that start with 50,000 or whatever, 1,000 being the minimum. But you can kind of do the numbers. We've been gaining 20+% every single month. So if you started with 1,000, you figure you're probably going to make $200. You know, if the following month is comparative to the month previous. And you just never know. Like I say, one week it was $283. But the good thing to remember here, after 12 or 13 weeks, there's never been a loss. So to me, I mean, why not? Why would I not do it? So let me show you the information that I sent you. The first link is this link. Those of you that reached out and said, hey, tell me more about that investment, and that goes to this website. And this will give you a good idea of how it works. And, you know, up until a couple months ago, I didn't know anything about the Forex market, foreign exchange, currencies, and all that. But it's absolutely incredible. I'm learning a lot because he's got a Telegram group too. So for those of you that want to set this up and get your money working for you and getting these returns, you'll be put into his private Telegram group. And he every trade he makes, every sell he makes, he posts it all in there. So by being in that group, I'm learning a lot of, you know, what is a PIP, a PIP? I didn't even know what that was. Now I know what a PIP is, you know, and the different, the candles and the crosses and all this terminology that these traders use. And this guy, he's brilliant. He puts stop losses in there and stuff. So if it falls too far, it'll stop before it goes too far and creates a loss. And he's just like a wizard at this trading. So the first thing that you have to do is set this up. I believe it's $99. And then once you do that, then you set up your broker account. So one of the main things about this that Vicky and I like is that the money always stays with us. It's always liquid. So we don't send our money to Leonard. Well, we do our 30%. That's his account management fee each week. But this is our own broker account. So we funded our own broker account. Our funds are in there. They're liquid. Like at any time, I can go in there and click withdrawal and just take them out. So what we've been doing, we funded it with our initial capital. We let it run all month. So he does these weeks. At the end of the month, whatever the amount is that's beyond our capital, we just pull that out and transfer it into our bank account. And that's our cash flow. I mean, you can make thousands a month off of this. So by not doing anything, but you know me, I'm still going to build other stuff too, networks and all that. I'd be bored if this is all I did because it's passive. It's hands off once you set it up. So hopefully this helps. And then we can do a lot more of these tutorials. My friend Brad that helped me start this, he's really knowledgeable on all this. So we've got a great team, great support groups if you guys want to get involved in this. So I just thought I'd share it, and always, feel free to reach out with any questions. Talk to you soon. Have a good evening.